Hello, good evening.
Good
Hello.
evening, Miss.
Hello, how are you?
I'm okay, and you?
Fine, too. How was your day?
My day, very, 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 ¿cómo se dice? Ocupado.
Busy?
Very busy with my daughter and my niece.
Okay, you have to take care about them.
Yes, I have to take her. Yeah, and make homework with
with the
theirs.
with them. That will be
With
with
their,
them.
with them.
Oh, okay. How old are they?
How old are my daughter have no how sería, ¿verdad? How?
Has?
My
No,
daughter
that will be
ha huh?
is. Is because you're talking about the age.
Sí. My daughter is 7 years and my
Mhm.
niece 6 years.
Six. Oh, it's tiny. It's cute. It's a little kid.
Sí,
Yeah, both, right?
both.
Both of them. Okay, okay. That's good. That's fine.
Mhm.
Oh, well, let's see. Yesterday we finished with yesterday topic. Oh yes, yesterday we had the speaking class with would you mind, right? Would you mind and would
My if
you mind if exactly these two? Would you mind and would you mind if? Uh-huh. The two topics that we discussed. Exactly. And we finish with that. Just don't forget that if you have, would you mind if, is because it's you're asking permission to do something, right? And the verb should be in past. And if we have, would you mind, it's just, would you mind? You are asking for for, let's say, for a favor. It's a request that's to do to someone else will do something for us. Okay, that's the difference. And if you have would you mind, it must be in ing form. That's pretty much about that topic. And for today, we're going to have a new one. But let's see, we're going to start with a different activity before to have the today topic. Okay, so we're going to have this game. It's called Jeopardy. What is it about? We have different questions, random questions. Could be about famous dead people, could be about countries, superheroes, questions, right? Double H. No, questions in general, and about holidays too. So we're going to select random some of them and try to give it an answer. So let's see. We're going to start. Okay. Let's see. We have this one. Do you know the answer, guys? Tell me. Let's start with this. A shy teen who had an let's see.
Spider-Man.
Okay, yes, exactly. A shy teen who had an encounter with a radioactive arachnid. Yes, good. That was a spider. Right? Now, tell me, guys, which do you want to try? Famous country, superheroes again, keywords, or holiday? Which?
Famous.
Famous. Okay. Okay. Famous dead people. After being in prison for many years, this man became president. Do you know who was he?
Nelson Mandela.
Mm, sure.
No, I know.
Yes, that's the answer. That was it. Really
Que
good.
hubiera ganado dinero. I'm the
Yeah.
winner.
Yes. Okay. Good, guys. Yes, that was the answer. Now let's see. Which one, guys? Let's think. Reinaldo, Paula, select one of the category.
Country.
Country, okay, let's see. What's a pulse in leper cows? Hmm? Any idea? Guys?
Ese era leprechauns. Leprechauns.
What is it?
What is it?
Leprechauns. Let me show you a picture.
Metal. This is metal. Or metal.
But I cannot find a picture. Let me. It's close. Where is it? That is leprechaun. That's what we call.
Yeah, duendecito.
Yes,
Leprechaun.
exactly. That is it, leprechaun.
No sé, ahí sí no sé la respuesta.
No.
Buena.
No. This one, guys. Remember, it's about country. Countries. Countries. Ireland, that was. Okay. They're asking to guess the country. Now let's see. Reynaldo, select one.
¿Irlanda?
Yes, that was the previous. Yes. Which one?
Hello, good evening.
Hello. You have to select one category.
Sí.
Which?
Andrew.
Famous, country, hero, keywords, holiday? Which category? Just select one. Which one do you want? Just tell me one of them. Holiday or keywords, superheroes, country, or famous dead people. You only have to select one of them.
Famous dead people.
Okay, let's see. Okay. And the rest of us, guys, try to guess the answer, the correct answer. What goes up must come down with this Brit's great idea. And the answer? It's related to science.
Albert Einstein.
No.
No, ay, la de la manzana es Ay, se me ha olvidado el nombre.
It's about the apple, exactly.
Ajá,
And
la
must go
ley
down.
de la gravedad. Lo tengo en la cabeza, pero no me acuerdo ahorita. No me sale.
Is Isaac?
Isaac Newton.
Yes, exactly, guys. Isaac Newton. Okay, very good. And let's see. Well, one more. Let's see the last one about holiday. Okay. Jolly and Science Nick. Know who's naughty or nice on this holiday? Jolly and Science Nick.
I don't know.
No? It's they are missing, let's see, 2 months. 2 months. It's at the end of the year.
Christmas?
Yes.
New Year's?
No, it's Christmas. Yeah,
Christmas.
Christmas. Exactly. Very good. Yes. It's Christmas, guys. Okay, well, that was just an activity.
El old Saint Nick, o sea, el viejo San Nicolás. A eso se refería.
Yes.
No lo había
Exactly.
captado.
Yes, that is Saint Nick. That they call it. Well, remember that in some countries they call it Saint Nick, and in some others they don't call it, like Noel, right?
Mhm.
It's not the same. We call it like Santa, right? Santa Claus, but it's the same Saint Nico. Nicholas is the same. And some other countries, they change the name. They don't call it the same, but they celebrate it. Also have someone who represents this. Okay, guys, so this activity was about just like an introduction. It's just a game to give time for the rest to join to the class. And it's called Jeopardy. Maybe in the next classes we're going to have it. Okay, now let's go to the class. Let's jump into this. And we're going to start with a new unit. If I know ground, this is unit number 2 or 3. 2, I think. Sorry, I didn't change the number, but it's unit number 2. Okay, let's see. Yes, I think it's 2 or 3. I'm not sure, but well, we have a new topic. And this is reporter speech. Tell me, have you ever listened about reporter speech, or is something new for you?
Something new.
It's new?
I think.
It's new, okay, good. For the rest of you guys? Let's see, Delia, Sue, Javi. It's new? Reporter speech?
For me, yes, teacher is new.
Okay.
For me, it's a little bit now because it's an indirect style. Well, that's I know that, yeah, it's an indirect. Using indirects to ask something or tell something.
Yes. Okay, guys. So, this topic is long, but because we're going to identify how to use it in different grammatical sentences. Remember that we have around 12 different sentences in English, right? Tenses. And we're going to focus how to change all the reporters, like all the expressions that we can create in different tenses into reporter speech. So today class, today is Wednesday, tomorrow, and also Monday will be about reporter speech because it's long. So try to pay attention how to use it because I know it could be tricky. And at this point of in intermediate 3, it's supposed you can handle all the tenses and you don't have problems using them. Okay, so pay attention to this. Actually, this topic has 2 different ways to call it. We can say it reporter speech or indirect speech. It's the same. Reporter speech, indirect speech is exactly the same. When we're going to use it, okay, let's think first, what is it? What is an indirect speech? Now, let's see. Let me ask to Karen, help me to read, please.
What is indirect speech? Indirect speech is used to tell use what someone say without using their exact word. I can be called
Reporter?
reporter speech and indirect speech.
Yes. Two names, guys, and it's exactly the same. Thank you, Karen. So, indirect speech is used to tell what someone else said. It's when you want to repeat, okay, what someone else said. But you can, or it's not necessary to use the exact words that the other person used, okay? So we're going to modify the expression. We're going to say it in a different way. And don't forget, if I say reporter speech or indirect speech, it's the same, guy. Okay? Don't confuse. It's exactly the same topic. Now, we have this example. You can have 3 wishes, Sam. The genie said. You can have 3 wishes, Sam. The genie said. This is an example of, what do you think? Reporter or direct speech? What do you think? This is, guys, we have the answer. An example of direct or indirect speech. What do you think? You can have 3 wishes, Sam. Is someone repeating or no? In the example, tell me, is someone else repeating what the genie said or not? ¿Está alguien más repitiendo lo que el genio dijo? ¿O no?
No, nadie repite nada.
Nobody is repeating something, exactly. So this is an example of direct speech, okay? The genie said, ahí se lo está como remarcado, como lo tenemos en los libros. You can have 3 wishes, Sam. The genie said. It's just direct speech. It's nobody repeating anything. If you change and then someone repeat these words, we're going to call it reporter speech. For example, this. The genie said, this is Sam. The genie said that I could have 3 wishes. Tell me, are those the exact words of the previous example or no? Are the same words or no?
No, teacher.
No, right?
No, the same.
It's not the same. They are not the same words. Remember, you can have 3 wishes, Sam. In the reporter, you change. The genie said that I could have 3 wishes. So you are saying the same, but not with the exact words. And this one, the second slide, is an example of indirect speech. Okay? This is an example of indirect speech because the character is telling us what someone else said to him without using the actual words that there are not speech marks, okay? You are repeating, but we have to change. And that part, how to change into reporter, is the one that I wanted to show you, well, to teach you today. Okay, let's see something else. Focus on this expression, and you tell me, it's reporter or it's direct speech? I finally located the dinosaur footprints. Announce louder. It's direct speech or is reporter speech?
And,
Reporter speech.
no, el otro.
Direct speech.
Indirect.
No, it's
Indirect.
not
Indirect.
No.
¿Ah? Reporter. Ah, sí, es reporter speech.
Ya les confundieron. No. Direct speech is when the person say, I'm speaking. Okay, this is direct speech. When someone else repeats, you can call it indirect speech or reporter speech. That's the difference. Cuando la persona es la que está hablando, le decimos direct speech. Directo. Cuando lo está repitiendo, lo que yo dije, lo está repitiendo alguien más, le llamamos indirect o reporter speech. De esas dos formas, son lo mismo.
Entonces,
So,
es direct.
direct,
Laura.
announce louder. This is
Actualmente lo está diciendo.
actually spoken by Laura. These are words actually spoken by Laura. So we can see the speech marks, the quotations around her words. Okay, so this is direct speech. The ones who answer direct, good. This is direct speech. Now, what about if I change and I say, Laura knows that she had finally located the dinosaur footprints. What do you think? Is direct or
Indirect.
is indirect?
Indirect.
Indirect speech. It's reporter or indirect.
Reporter.
Reporter speech, exactly.
When using indirect speech, the word that.
It's often to describe what was said. This, we can use it, guys, or we can eliminate it. It's up to us if you want to use it or not. That, the expression that. It's perfectly fine if you say, Laura announced she had finally located the dinosaur footprints. Or, Laura announced that she has finally located the dinosaur footprints. Both are correct. Okay, so it's up to us if you use it or not. You can eliminate it or not. Okay, so there is no problem. So, well, this was an example of indirect or reporter speech. Okay, that's how you identify. Now, if you pay attention, guys, we change, right? The way that you report something. We not use the same. Okay, we have different expressions. It's the same idea, but I have to change. Let's see. An easy way to know how to change is that you have to use the past. If I say an expression in direct speech in present, when you give the reporter speech, you have to use simple past. If I use past in the direct speech, in the reporter, you have to use past perfect. And that's how you change. All the time that you have to report or repeat something that someone else said, you have to do it in the grammatical tense that the person used, but in past. Okay, that's the idea how to use it. Now, let me show you this chart. Okay, I think I can put it in a full screen. Oh, yes, I can do it. Okay, so this one, guys. In the reporter speech, as I told you, you have to change into the past. If I say in simple present, he said, I like her, and you want to repeat that expression, you use simple past. He said that, or you can eliminate it, that he liked her, because I had to use past. That's how you use it. Now let's see. Josue, help me with simple past and past perfect to read the examples.
Okay, teacher. He said, I like her. Simple past, he said that he liked her.
Yes. Direct speech, simple present. If direct speech is simple present, in the reporter, I use simple past. Now, Nelly, help me with the next. If the direct is in simple past.
Simple past. She say, I went to Paris. ¿Sigo? Past perfect. She say that she had gone to Paris.
If I am talking in simple past and you want to repeat what I say, you are not going to use simple past. You are going to use past perfect. Direct is this side, the left side, and the right side is reporter. Okay, that's the change. Okay, good. Diego, now help me. What about if the direct speech is present continuous?
Okay. He said, I am writing a book. And as continuous, he said that he was writing a book.
Yes. If the reporter is present continuous, he said, I am writing a book and I want to repeat it, I use past. Always is the past structure, past continuous. He said he was writing a book. Now, what about if I have past continuous? Let's see, Delia, help me with past continuous.
Past continuous. She said, I was waiting for him. Past perfect continuous. She said that she had been waiting for him.
Yes, that's how you change. Past continuous change into past perfect continuous. Then we have some modal verbs. Remember, they are not the only that exist. We have more. Let's see some of them. I will ask to Reinaldo, help me to read what happened with Will.
Okay. He said I will open the door. Oh, this is I will. I will. He said that he would open the door.
We change into will. If I have will in the diary, in the reporter, I use will. Okay. And Paola, help me with must.
Which one?
Must. The last one.
Must. She say, I must work hard. Had to. She said that she had to work hard.
Yes, exactly, guys. So, don't forget that. This is about reporter speech. This part, guys, now I almost close. No, I moved it. Sorry. This part, okay, that we have, this one is the direct speech. If some, remember that you can talk in different ways, right? It's not exactly the same. Not all the time will be just simple present. Not all the time will be just simple past. It depends what are you talking about. So, depending on the grammatical tense that you are using, you have to use that tense, but in past, in the reported speech. I have to change the information, but not like create a different structure, just change into the past tense of the tense that the person is using in the direct speech. There is missing one of them, that is when in the direct speech, I am using the past perfect. It doesn't change. If I have past perfect in the direct, the indirect speech is exactly the same, past perfect, because we don't have another past, right? That is like the all that exists. So I use past perfect in the reporter. It's always past perfect, right? Es como, ya no hay otro pasado. So I use the same. Something else, guys, then we're going to practice. Don't worry. I know that could be tricky, this topic. That's why we have 3 days to practice with this. Now, something else that you have to be careful is when you are using some expressions like place, demonstrative pronouns, and time expressions. We have to change them. We cannot use the same, okay? Let's see how or why. Sometimes when you're talking or when you're describing something, we have some direct, in the direct speech, we have some time expressions, place, or demonstrative. In the reporter, we must change them, okay? We cannot use the same. Let's see, Fabi, help me to read the first 3 expressions.
Okay, same expression. Today, that day, now, then, and yesterday, the day before.
Yes. So if I say I have homework today and you repeat what I said, you don't say today. You say that day. She had, because you have to use past, she had homework that day. Okay? Because you are repeating what I say. So you cannot say today. You have to change into that day. And the same happened with all of them. Now let's see, Delia, help me with the next 3. This 3.
Days ago, days before, last week, the week before, the previous week, next year, the following year, the next year, the year after.
The year after. Exactly. And well, another that could be tomorrow, the next day, or the following day. And it's missing places and demonstrative. Let's see, Diego, help me with places and demonstrative.
Sure. Place. Here in direct speech and there in report speech. And demonstrative, this change to that and this change to those.
Yes. The pronunciation in this too, remember that this is like short and faster, this. And the other is like if you're smiling, this. I know that they sound exactly the same, but it's quite a different. Okay, now let me show you some sentences, guys, and you have to tell me if they are direct or indirect speech. We're going to identify. No, wait a minute. Let me open this. I know it's missing something. Okay, so it's missing this part. Let's see. Okay, rules that you don't have to forget. First, we need to change the pronoun as necessary. Okay, why? Let's see. If in the direct speech, I am talking about myself, I say I, but in the reporter, you cannot say I, because you're not talking about you. You're talking about she or he. Let's try with this. I will give you the direct speech in simple present, and you have to give me the reporter speech. Remember, in simple what? If I talk in simple present, which one you use in simple in the reporter speech? Which one do you have to use?
Simple past.
Simple past, exactly. Simple past. If I give you the sentence in simple present, you use it in simple past. For example, let's see how it changed. I study here. How would you give the reporter speech? I study here.
She,
He.
The teacher said
she
Uh-huh.
studied.
she
She
studied
She studied here.
here,
there.
there. Okay. The teacher said she studied there. Now, I will try with another. We work we work at school today.
They.
They say that
They
work
went.
at
They
the school
went.
today.
They went go another.
But it's missing something. Who said the phrase?
They worked yesterday.
What?
No.
They say
That day.
They said, but it's missing something.
At the
Teacher
school.
said at school, okay, but don't forget that you're giving a report about what someone else said. So all the time you have to say, the teacher said, he said, she said, Carlos said, Nelly said, okay, don't forget to add that part. El quien dijo, and then you put the phrase. So it's again, teacher said, we or they?
They works. Oh,
Worked in past.
that
Worked
work that day.
At school.
at school
That
Today.
day.
that day. Okay. Teacher said they worked at school that day because you cannot use we, you cannot use work in present, and you cannot say today. You have to modify it. Okay, and that's how they change. Now let's see. She speak with us this morning. She speak with us this morning. Teacher said
That she speak with us this morning.
with us.
With us.
It's not with us.
Repeat the sentence.
Yes, teachers. Sorry, I speak with. No, she speak with us this morning.
With there. With there.
She speak with us this morning.
The teacher said that she spoke with them that morning.
Yes, exactly. Teacher said she spoke in past with them because you cannot use us. You change into them. Spoke with them. And you cannot say this morning, so you change into that morning. Okay? These examples, guys, is just simple present change into simple past. We are just focused on one of the reporter's speech. Simple present into simple past. But remember, it's exactly the same when you change. Imagine that my phrases are in simple past. You're not going to use simple past to give the report. You're going to use past perfect. That's what I told you at the beginning. You have to be clear which tense, which is the structure of each tense in English. Okay? Now, let me check. I think I have one chart that I can, this. I will send you this one, guys. Let's see. In this case, you have again all the tenses that exist in English. That will be helpful for you to remember how to create the structure. Simple present, infinitives, and don't forget to add S, okay, at the verbs. I work, I don't work, do I work, if that is a question. Present progressive, I am working, I am not working, am I working? Simple past, I worked, I didn't work, or did I work? And we can continue. Okay, so I will share with you this PDF. It's a tense table when you can find all of them, because tomorrow class and Monday class is about reporter and speech. Okay, and we have to be clear with the structures. And don't forget that some of them we change into past perfect, okay? And the verb are in past participle. It's not simple past. That will be past participle. Sometimes. Now, yes, we can go back to this. This is like the two parts of the sentence that you have to be clear. The grammatical tense and also the subject that I am using in the direct speech. You have to change in the direct, and the expressions, okay? The time, place, or the demonstratives too. We have to change. Now, the verb to the past tense. Every single time you're going to use a past tense. Ever. Okay? Like present tense, past tense, past tense, past perfect tense, future tense, change into, well, in this case, past tense. If you have will, you use would. If you use I'm going, you use was going, right? Because the to be is the one that changed the grammatical tense. And something else, guys. This, we have to add if you have questions. Sometimes you can ask questions in the indirect speech too, or the reported speech. Let's see some of them. If the direct speech question is, do you want some more cake? In the reporter, you add if, okay? For example, let's see, Delia, help me to read the first one. She asked if
She asked if he wanted some more cake.
if she wanted some more cake. Very good. Now, Deli, help me with number 2. Are you listening to me? How will be in the reporter?
Me?
Yes.
Are you listening to me? She, in reported speech, she asked if he was listening to her.
Yes. And Diego, help me with the last one. Where did you go on vacation?
She asked where he had gone on vacation.
Where he had gone on vacation. Okay, guys, what happened? If we have a simple question like do, are, did, we add if, okay, in the reporter question. But if you have a double H question, we use exactly the same double H question and you don't need to add if. Where did you go on vacation? She asked where he had gone on vacation. Because it's past, you change into past perfect. But that's it. You don't have to add it. That's something, okay, that must be included too. And now, well, I think according to the rules, those are the rules in the reported speech, and I know that it's a work of practice with this. Now, let's see. We're going to try it with this. Okay. We're going to do little by little. Okay. First, let's see the direct speech. I don't have anything to do. Tell me, is present, is simple present, is simple past? What is it? The direct speech.
It's present.
Simple present.
And is positive or negative?
Negative.
It's a negative simple present sentence. Okay. So it means that I have a simple present I change into what?
Simple past.
Simple past. Okay, very good. Do we have another time expressions? No, right? In the direct speech?
No.
No, we don't have a time expressions or a place. No, it's just simple present and it's negative. I don't have anything to do. So in the reporter, I have to change into simple past, as you say. Which is the answer? 1, 2, or 3?
Number 3.
She said that she didn't, because must be in past. She didn't have anything to do. Okay. What is the mistake in number 2?
The pronoun.
The pronoun.
I.
Yes, exact. Very good. And then the first one, what is the mistake?
Don't it's in present and we need in past.
Exactly. It's present and we did it in past. So that's the problem. Okay, good. That's nice. That was really good. Now let's see number 2. We decided to leave England. It's present. It's past. What is
It's
it? It's
Simple.
past? Is simple past?
Yes.
Or past perfect?
Simple past.
Simple
past.
past.
Okay, simple past. And it's a positive or a negative expression?
Positive.
Positive.
It's positive. Okay. So if I have simple past, I change into
Past perfect.
Past
past
perfect.
perfect. Okay. And do you remember the structure of past perfect?
They say that
Had in the very past parts.
they have
In past
lived,
participle?
they have lived, and they have decided to leave England.
They have
This decide to leave England.
England. Decide or decided?
Decide decide because yes, the verb is in page 4. In decide.
It's the pronunciation, guy. I'm asking about decided. Remember with the ed sound. Decided. Yes. Don't forget. But yes, the answer was good. Solo les hacía énfasis en la pronunciación. It's not decided. It's not decide. It's decided. Decided.
Decided.
I do.
Okay,
Sí,
1,
sí.
2, or 3?
Number 1.
Number 1.
Yes. Okay, now focus. What is the mistake in number 2? It's missing something. What?
The
Bird had.
The bird had. That belongs to the past perfect, right? It's part of the structure in past perfect and it's missing. Okay, and the mistake in the number 3?
is that the pronoun she is they.
Is they, exactly. And it's missing had.
It's missing had. Sí.
It's missing had and the pronoun is not she, it's they. They decided to leave England. Okay, good. Now, what about this? I love my wife and our children and sorry, I love my wife and our daughter so much. It's present, it's past, it's ing form. What is
Present.
Present.
present? Simple present?
Yeah.
Present.
Continuous, no, it's simple present. I love. And
Eh,
so it means I change into
Simple past.
simple past. Okay, and which one? 1, 2, or 3?
Two.
2. Okay. He said that he loves his wife and their daughter so much. I change our to their because it's not my, right? It's not our. I'm talking about what he said. So I say their daughter. And let's see, what is the mistake in number 1? It's our?
No, no, it's our. It's their.
It's their. Okay, the mistake in the number 1?
Our. Our.
Uh-huh. Our. Okay. And in the
Our.
number 3?
Que had is a mistake. No, it's had. Is
Hello?
is he loved. Is
It's just love
extra.
because
Is
He.
not.
The pronoun he.
No, had.
no, the pronoun is correct.
Yes.
Bird
Then
had.
the mistake was had because it's not past
Had.
perfect.
Had.
It should be just simple past. Exactly. Now, what about this one? We will start our new company next year. What's the correct answer?
Number 1.
Number 1? Yes. Because the passive will, remember that hypothetically is would.
Wool.
Yes, that is the past. And if I have can, for example, what is the past of can?
Cool.
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 Yes, it's cool, exactly. And that's another that is tricky. For example, when you have should, I use wool, okay? That's how they change. And we also have another that it's kind of weird. With must, I use had to. Must, I use had to. Some of them are tricky because it's like they don't have a specific past, right? So that's why they change like that. But yes, let's see. Next one. I have got to feed my dog. It didn't eat this morning. I have 2 grammatical sentences. So pay attention to this. I have got to feed my dog is present. I have to go, sorry. I have to go feed my dog. And it didn't, it's in past. It didn't eat this morning. Which would you choose?
It's
Number 2, teacher.
Number 2?
I think it's number 3.
Number 3? Number 3, okay. Be careful. Number 2, no. I told you, we have 2 grammatical sentences. 2 grammatical sentences. I have to go feed my dog. So in the reporter must be in past. She said that she had to feed her dog. But the next one is in simple past. It didn't eat this morning, so I have to use in past perfect. It hadn't eaten that morning. Also the expression. This morning, I cannot use it. I have to use that morning. Okay? Okay, so I know that this is tricky, right? Because you have to think. That's what I told you. You have to be clear in all the structures. And well, that's part of the intermediate tree because you already study all the structures. As I told you, in advanced, you're not going to study grammar. This is the last level in which you have topics like grammar, exactly. But in the next, the coming levels, advanced 1, 2, and 3, you don't have grammar. So this is the last part. Okay, to make it easy, on tomorrow class, we're going to practice with at least the first 2 expressions, simple present and simple past, how to change that. And on Monday, we're going to have the next 2, okay? That we need to use it according to the program. Tomorrow, we're going to focus on simple present and, well, simple past and present perfect. And on Monday, we're going to focus will and be going to, okay? Until be clear with this one and do not confuse. Okay, guys, so I will send you the tense table that I show you. Let's see, where is it? This one? I will share it with you. I will try to send it
Please.
right now.
Okay, teacher, please.
And okay, and I will see you tomorrow, guys. Thanks for joining. Hope you have a great night.
Good
Thank
night.
Okay,
you, teacher.
teacher.
Okay, see
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great night.
Thank
Same
you.
for you.